Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to start our first adventure in our Minecraft series. Today's episode we're going to take it easy, explore nature, mingle with the local wildlife, and even make some new friends. Hello friend. Shh, it's okay. Daddy's here. We'll start off by naming our world something that fits. Then we set the difficulty, and I'm going to pick normal. Why you ask? Cause f*** you. That's why. Sounds about right? Let's get at it. As I emerge into the world, I'm ready to conquer. I quickly scan the horizons and absorb the area around me. It's time to be king, god of this land. Didn't absorb enough of the area. Shaking off my near-death experience, I started to begin smacking wood blocks with other wood blocks till I can get enough wood blocks to make a bench. Plot that down temporarily to make a few beginner tools. Setting off to the nearby cave, I mine out some quick cobblestone and coal. Using that for some better tools and saving the coal for torches later. I begin to start gathering the materials I need to plant my roots for a future location. After a bit more wood, I come across the friendly pig. Then quickly decide bacon is more important than friendship. A bit more wood collection and I realize this isn't enough food for a growing young man such as myself. So I go and quickly dispatch the oddly large amount of animals around me. As I stop to reflect the massacre I just performed, I spot what I really want. Ship. Ship I need for slep. I continue towards them and continue the culling. Oh, hello, little buddy. Oh, wait. What is that? Let's go! I finish up gathering a nice supply of food and satisfied with what I have. I take a trek to only immediately stumble across a nice deep cavern on the other side of a hill. After a bit of quick thought, I decide to place temporary roots at the mouth and soon begin work clearing out a spot for it to be placed. I take some time to cut the grass and level out the ground until I end up with something a little like this. Now, I could waste your time with a first-person time-lapse of me placing a bunch of blocks. I will do it instead with an unnecessarily cinematic view of an unnamed build. Enjoy. As the house is finished up, I close out on day 1. Picking up on day 2, I right away start to gather what I need for the spelunking ahead. A bit more extra wood and some safety food just in case. I come across a small vein of iron and quickly scoop that up with some copper. Back in the house, I made another stove for efficiency and a chest to mass dump everything in case of an untimely death. The time has come to finally brave the depths of the cave below, weary of what monsters may await our arrival. I grab my weapons and craft my first shield and head in, breaking my way through the other side of the cave wall. Quickly to my left I spot a skeleton, but he doesn't notice me. Then to my right, a sudden zombie. I bravely fight off the beast and gather his decayed remains. In the dark caverns I am ambushed by a creeper skeleton team-up. First I take on the creeper, then quickly dispatch his reinforcement. Per OSHA safety guidelines, I begin to place torches to begin the mineral search, encountering another zombie in the process. After placing my light sources, I begin to scour the area for any useful ores and coal. As I notice darkness falling, I decide to call it a night and head back up. But before I do, I encounter a mosh pit and decide to join in on the fun. After the concert was over, I headed back to the house, turning in for the night, ending day 2. As I begin my new day, I decide to take a quick stroll to charge up the old batteries. My piece was cut short, however, by the sounds and wails of creatures on fire, but in the daylight sun. Who says Minecraft can't be horrifying? I am rewarded for the experience by stumbling across a small cave entrance with a bit of iron. I grabbed the iron and went back to craft something to give me a bit more armor than some leather booties. Feeling prepared enough, I set out on a journey in discovery, gathering small resources and traversing small hills, eventually stumbling upon a cave opening with a very convenient waterfall access. Taking advantage of the opportunity, I dive into the flowing water and use it to travel to the bottom. At first, thinking I received fall damage, I quickly noticed was me being surrounded by hostile enemies. Skeleton arrows were coming from an unknown location and zombies were closing in fast. After finding the skeleton, I focus on that first and take him out, blocking his deadly arrows. After his fall, I turn to face the zombie and quickly make short work of him. Having cleared the area so far, I threw down some torches and began to gather some more coal and iron. I take note of the lava source for later use in the game and continue on. Shortly after, I hear approaching mobs from the rear and turn to face a zombie creeper combo. I delayed a zombie enough for the creeper to come in close and eliminate him first, then the other. Going to then explore the other side of the waterfall, I find very little minerals, but instead do find more enemies determined to take me down. I take my time and use patience to my advantage, and using my shield to its fullest, I push them back one by one. Deciding that it would be best to quickly return for the night, I swim back up the waterfall just in time to see the beautiful sun set in the distance and head towards my first village. Having spotted the village, I come to a realization that, while yes, I have found civilization, I forgot to note which direction my house was. Ignoring my fear and taking advantage of them being asleep, I continued to relieve the citizens of their material burdens. There wasn't anything too amazing in these chests, but I did make my way off with some fresh bread, a few emeralds for future trades, and amazingly enough, a completed compass and map, even with a few extra pages thrown in. Having thanked the Minecraft gods for answering the prayers of a lost soul, I take my compass and in the encroaching nightfall, brave its terrors to get myself back home, remembering to return to the village again soon. Ending up running into no hostiles at all, I eventually return home, weary from my travels but still filled with excitement for the future. Safely store my day's prizes and finally using the map, sat down in bed and prepared for more adventures in this strange new world. Hey guys, so that was my first part of my Minecraft survival. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for new uploads. I think the next episode I'll try and get myself to the nether. Shouldn't be too hard, right? We will find out. But till then, stay awesome.
Please.